Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we...
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with the corner, they're first. Big chance! Oh, that's just stunning!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Crystal Palace are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Mateta. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Olise. He's through here. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! That has ended up in no man's land. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Dembele, can he finish? It's a pretty loose pass.
Crystal Palace really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mateta. Munoz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Pino. Now that's well seen too. Now what about a counter-attack? Wharton. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. C.R.Y. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he plays one through. And that's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Wharton wins the duel this time. Lacroix. C.R.Y. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's just a little long.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. Wharton. Jeremy Pino. Oh, well measured. Pass is just off target. Lacroix gets across to intercept that. Munoz. And it's Pino. Mateta. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Kamada. Brennan Johnson. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Kamada. Now it's Johnson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tchouaméni running with intent. Threads one in. Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kamada. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Off the post! Kamada. Stood up well to him there. Cherki. He'll try from distance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now he can run away with it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Driving forward. Crystal Palace have reclaimed it. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. And now the breakaway. He is through here. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And no mistake. Two to the good. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Brilliantly cut out, and they can counter here. He's picked his way through, looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease... Johnson! Brilliant from Johnson! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Crystal Palace may be down, but not out just yet. That's a good run down the left. That ball looks a good one. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mateta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, it's Dembele. Kamada could move up a gear here. Passing nice and neat. Knocks it into space. Now it's Pino. France needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's gone backward here. And that has not gone well. He's found a way past. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? France get their 4th corner. Good ball, good take. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. He's going for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
France certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a threatening ball. "75 minutes played. Now it's Olise. And he's been shifted off it. Mitchell. And it's Pino. Johnson receives it in a good position here. Dembele. Wharton. And here's Pino. Now it's Olise. And it's made its way to him. Wharton. Kamada. And here's Johnson. And it's Wharton. Now to C.R.Y. Looking to play him in. Kamada. This is a promising build-up. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Crystal Palace clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hernandez. And the pass is intercepted. Wharton. Johnson. And it's Munoz. And here's Kamada. That's tidy. Can he get it through? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Pino, and that's gone loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Crystal Palace
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day. It's C.R.Y! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Dembele, lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Kamada, and here's Mateta, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jeremy Pino gives it back. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Pino. Looking for the run. He has a look up. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ball looks a good one. Oh, he's got a big chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Mateta. Kamada. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Dembele chasing after it. Lacroix. And it's Wharton. This is a promising build-up. And here's Johnson. Kamada. Munoz. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's in a great position here. That has been cut short. And it's Wharton. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Crystal Palace with the lead. C.R.Y. Kamada. And it's Pino. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now to C.R.Y. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Wharton. Jeremy Pino. Can he get it through? Pino showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's going wide left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Kamada. Mateta. Now it's Pino. Cherki. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pino receives it in a good position here. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
No, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Just eases him off the ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Wharton with the short one. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Johnson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it back. Kamada. Wharton. Oh, that's a very decent ball. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That is good progress on the left. Conte. He's having a pop! Oh, that's a waste.
France are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pino. And it's Pino. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mateta needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he shoots! And a neat finish! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So could they be onto something here? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Johnson is onto this. Looking for options for movement. Kamada knocks it into space. Mbappe is herring after that one. Mitchell. Richards. And it's Mitchell. C.R.Y. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, right place, right time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Wharton engages and forces him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Johnson on 2 now and looking for 3. And it's Wharton. And here's Pino. Now this could be a chance. And he is dashing away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kamada. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Kamada. Arteta touches it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Pino. Johnson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Pino. And here's Mateta. Olise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kamada. Wharton. And here's Pino.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's it. Crystal Palace can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Johnson claiming the Man of the Match award. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they... Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Crystal Palace definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Jeremy Pino. And here's Kamada. Over to the right flank. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Johnson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's very hard to overlook this guy, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Peter. A player who has a great touch for a big man. He may be old-fashioned, but I like his subtle movements inside the box that allow...
Takes a shot! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Kamada. And here's Mateta. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time...
Johnson! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now that looks a decent ball. Richards spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. And he shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Marlon certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Jeremy Pino. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Wharton. Now it's Memphis Depay. He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Munoz makes a move down the right. Munoz making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Chance! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on to
Crystal Palace are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
C.R.Y. And it's Pino. And here's Mateta. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's quick to return it. Shifted it to the flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Jong. Lacroix gets across to intercept that. Wharton. Johnson. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to play it through. Pings in across. Oh, well played. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Johnson. Shot could be... Pino! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Pino. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Wharton. Here's Mateta. Van der Ven does really well there, he is strong. It's played through for him. Memphis to pass. There's the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Crystal Palace absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Crystal Palace marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Played back. And it's Kamada. And that's another good win of the ball. He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Crystal Palace are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That has ended up in no man's land. Brennan Johnson threads one in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kamada unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mateta being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Johnson. And it's Kamada. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Depay. De Jong. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now it's Marlon. Kamada. Lacroix gets over and intercepts. Kamada. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Munoz. C.R.Y. Jeremy Pino. Johnson is having the time of his life here. Played into space. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Kamada. And here's Mateta. Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a really well-measured ball. De Jong.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, super ball! Johnson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kamada. Kamada showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. Yeremy Pino. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. And that's a good ball. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Lacroix. Now it's Pino. And it's Kamada. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! And he's stuck it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
21.
time. Crystal Palace are having a ball here.
Number 22.
Sarr.
Dolphins.
Gesson.
Number 16.
Mateta.
Substitution in
Has been
progress.
cut short. Koopmeiners. And Gravenberch. And it's Memphis Depay. Foot in. Sarr. This is a promising build-up. There's a sharp little ball here. Forced to go back. Lerma goes to finish! Memphis Depay. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lerma. And the counter is on. Sarr.
There will
Lerma.
be 1 minute added time.
And it's Hughes. And here's Mateta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Marlon. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. And that is that. Crystal Palace pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
All the best for members of our fan club celebrating
Your reflections
their
then,
wedding
Jim?
anniversary
I think we
today.
just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's very hard to overlook this guy, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Peter. A player who has a great touch for a big man. He may be old-fashioned, but I like his subtle movements inside the box that allow him to be so effective.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Goes long and straight. Wharton to Kamada. And it's Wharton. And here's Pino. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's just beyond his reach. C.R.Y. Crystal Palace are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Lacroix. First quarter of an hour gone. Jeremy Pino. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Kamada.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, that's nice. He's on it, can he get away? It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Munoz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Kamada. That's a good run down the left. Now this could be a chance. Check. Great chance! Kamada. Here's Mateta. Kamada. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Pino. Now it's Johnson. Almost half an hour in now. And it's C.R.Y. to Kamada. C.R.Y. And it's Wharton. Some really good ball movement.
Mateta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mateta proves just a little bit too strong. Richards. And here's Johnson. Space for him to turn and look. Now that's well seen too. Wharton. And here's Pino. And here's Mateta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wharton has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. C.R.Y. And it's Pino. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a mistake! We get a throw-in. Another throw-in. Forward it goes. Olise is onto it in a flash. Kamada. Yeremy Pino. Wharton. And here's Johnson. And here's Johnson. And that's a danger. Can he finish? And it's a goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've...
And that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Crystal Palace just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Crystal Palace just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then. Crystal Palace currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Henderson needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Pino. Strokes it back. Pino is onto this. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? No, that's been intercepted. Johnson.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mateta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's got Olise! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Olise just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, they've got it again. Kante powering forward here. Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And here's Mateta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly on. Shoots! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. This looks...
C.R.Y really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Johnson bops him off it and wins back the ball. Johnson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pino. Dembele. Wharton. And here's Pino. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Olise ventures forward. Cherki. Out of play for a goal kick. 75 minutes played. Johnson. Now it's Pino. And it's Pino. And it's Pino. And here's Johnson. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Johnson! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Crystal Palace are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's very neat. Kamada. C.R.Y. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Olise. Time and again they are repelled. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Pino. And here's Mateta. Nicked it back promptly. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe might just make this. Richards. Kamada. And Wharton. And here's Johnson. Now it's Mateta. Cherki.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Chouameni. And the referee brings it to a close. Crystal Palace can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't... He's had a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way. France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Olise with a definite foul there. And here's Johnson. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this boy, Brennan Johnson, has really come into his own of late, Peter. He's always had the explosive pace and the ability to strike a ball really cleanly, but he was often accused of having poor composure. But he's tremendously improved now on that front, and he pops up with some important goals, especially in those bigger games.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kamada has a look and plays it forward. Jeremy Pino. And here's Johnson. Oh, what a Pino! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mateta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Engages and forces him off the ball. Johnson having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, it's come loose. And it's C.R.Y. Now it's Mateta. Oh, well played. Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. C.R.Y. And the shot! It's a loose ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Kamada. Mateta. And it's Pino. And here's Johnson. Under an awful lot of pressure. Pinches it off him. Good ball, good take. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Crystal Palace currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Saliba calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. Munoz promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Dembele. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe. Wharton. Brennan Johnson. To Kamada. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mateta, and he shoots! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Pino. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Richards. Oh, easy pickings there. That looks a cracking goal. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Kamada. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. C.R.Y. Quality ball. And here's Johnson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And France can counter now. Not the most accurate pass.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
C.R.Y.
temps additionnel.
And it's Pino. No, that's been intercepted. No way through there. And here's Pino. Looking for the run. Brennan Johnson. And that is the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Crystal Palace looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kamada gets a foot in here. And here's Pino. Kamada. Wharton.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Pino. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. C.R.Y. And it's Pino. Oh, it's Johnson. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mateta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Wharton. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Johnson. Mateta is onto this. Crystal Palace in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, this is a great... Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And the finish! And he hits the net! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
France may be down, but not out just yet. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Olise. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
C.R.Y, he can run onto that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Richards. And they're quick to get it back. Jeremy Pino. Pino stood his ground strongly. And it's Munoz. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pino. Now he's off and running. And here's Johnson. Now it's Kamada. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mateta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Wharton goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super ball! Might be chance! It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Johnson. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Wharton. Now it's Johnson. That's an imaginative pass. Kamada. And here's Johnson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Pino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Kamada. Johnson has found the net here, of course. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Richards. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, important interception. C.R.Y.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
C.R.Y. Mitchell. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Johnson. And it's Kamada. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Johnson. France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
C.R.Y. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Picks out, shot at goal! It is close, but that is the last of it. Crystal Palace are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Mateta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Crystal Palace definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.